Right now, y'all sound like what's his name? Dwayne Wayne. What's his name? Dwayne Wade that let his child become a damn girl because he letting that little boy choose, right? That's what y'all
No, that
sound
ain't
like.
what we said. That's not what I said. I said you.
She got
No,
a
what I'm
point.
saying is. No,
Oh yeah, let her
go
finish.
ahead, Lady Di, and I'll respond. Go ahead.
I hear both sides, but because I'm Caribbean too, so I understand that. And I think kids are just gonna be confused. So if their parents are both like one is black, one is white, or whatever, even one is black, one is Chinese, it don't matter. It's not just white, it's anything that's not black. And you mix. They have to learn two different cultures. So let's say most Black Americans are Christians. If you marry somebody that's Chinese, that's like in a whole nother religion. So how do you, like, if you are into the Bible, but your Chinese husband is not, it's the complete opposite. How are you going to teach your kids? You going to be atheist or you going to be God fearing? Like, what are you going to do? So it's more to it
You
than
let
that.
them
It's very
choose.
confusing to a child. No, you don't let. No, when you have a child, you got to teach them something and you give them a solid baseline, right? I don't
Well, you
believe
teach
in
them
you
what you.
let your kids. Hold on,
So
I don't
you teach
believe
them
in.
what you believe in.
Wait,
Yeah, you would teach them what you believe in. You wouldn't.
let me
How would you
finish.
teach something else?
That okay? Y'all sound right now. Y'all sound like what's his name? Dwayne Wayne. What's his name? Dwayne Wade that let his child become a damn girl because he letting that little boy choose, right? That's what y'all
No, that
sound
ain't
like.
what we said. That's not what I said. I said you.
She got
No,
a
what I'm
point.
saying is. No,
Oh yeah, let her finish.
go ahead, Lady Di, and I'll respond. Go ahead.
Okay, because I hear both y'all saying that to me. But what I'm saying is you can't let kids choose in your house. You have to have like some type of this is why Ruth is saying what she's saying. Black people don't have a culture. Like it's you do what you want to do. But like in a Caribbean household, there's a culture. In the Chinese household, there's a culture. There's culture. You know what culture is? It's just a solid baseline of guidelines that they follow. They like, for example, in the morning, they believe in drinking hot tea before you even eat anything, just to have a better digestive system. These are like little simple stuff, but it's things in a Caribbean household that is not in the Black families, So it's things that it's not going to be able to explain, but at the same time, it's not the same. It's not the
I
same
get
as
what you.
Black
I get what you're
American.
saying. I
There's
get what you're
no
saying.
difference. So you get what I'm saying? Like you can't just raise kids any old way and let them do what the hell they want to do. You
Well,
gotta raise.
I don't think any one of us.
Let me say something real quick. I think it's very extreme to associate or make it parallel a biological choice versus a religious choice. When a biological choice, that's how you came out of the womb. A religious choice is something a practice that you can choose from. So saying it, I think it's very extreme to say that that's similar to what Dwayne Wade was doing. You get what I'm saying? That's a biological preference.
Also,
you said you let your kids choose, so that's what I was talking about.
When I say choose, I mean if you're teaching them, hey, look, or you show you a lot of times you teach by your actions. If you get on your knees and pray at night, that's a form of teaching your kids, hey, this is how you pray to God. And if they decide when they grow up they don't want to do that or they get older, then that's their choice.
That's changing the top. That's
because
when they get older, yeah, they're gonna make whatever decision they want. I'm just talking about when they in your house before they hit 18 and able to become an adult. I'm talking about a child, like in your house. You teach your child what you believe in, because why would you want an atheist in your house living in the room and you're not? Like, you don't teach a child that. You teach the child what you believe in.
We said that. We said you teach them what you know.
Yeah, that was the whole point when we was talking about. She was like, "Well, what do I teach them?" I'm like, "You teach them what you know. You don't teach them like. Why would you even struggle with that? You know what you know, and that's what you teach your kids.
But I think
it shouldn't be no confusion there.
I think y'all missed the part where she said the man, like she said, say you have one religion and your husband has a different religion, then which one do you pick?
Right. Like that's confusing. How, like, for real, be honest, Sweeney. Like if your wife was Chinese, I'm just being real. I know she's not, but let's say if she was, and she was into Buddhism, and you are into Muslim or something, what are you going to teach your child in the house? You going to say learn both? And you don't even believe in that.
It's up to the man to choose.
Yeah, my kids would be Muslim.
But you're talking about a practice to choose from. We were talking about the race, the color of the skin.
Hold on. You said it's up
to totally different. Get deeper. Y'all too baseline. Think about deep, like when we talk about race, we talking about another culture. Like white, not saying people can't date white. You date what you want and you do what you feel. But I'm saying like every race is different. Just like I said, as simple as me and my husband, I'm literally South and I'm Caribbean and I got other stuff going on. My husband is straight Black American from the South. It is not the same. He don't even.
Why do you think I said when Candace Owen was talking about dating a man that was on her IQ level or he was smart and he gave her a challenge academically? Why do you think I stated that she was taught her culture? She don't look like she come from the hip hop culture. She might be Black, but her, the things that she's hip to, it doesn't match her skin color.
White, first of all, white is. We was talking about Caribbean, so when she brought up the Caribbean aspect, that's different. I can't. White, they don't even have a culture, honestly. White is just like Black. Black don't have no culture either.
That's just bullshit. That's disrespectful. Because we absolutely do.
It blows my mind.
Disrespectful because we absolutely do.
Have culture, like we definitely have culture. We're just
I'm talking about. No, wait. I'm gonna explain what I mean.
But we have culture.
I'm gonna explain what I mean because I'm Black too. I'm telling you, like when I have the Caribbean side, okay, it's different than Black.
So y'all have a different culture, but we.
No. That's not what I'm saying. There's a lot of Black people that just like they do whatever they want to do. There's no like solid guideline like at all. You could be whatever you want. In a Caribbean house, ain't no such thing. You're gonna do what it is that's happening right here. And most Caribbeans, Hispanics, it's the same. Like,
do you think in your culture they would have?
Hold on. Let
I'm not talking about that type of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not even a solid foundation. Hip hop, like that's cool, but that's not what I'm talking about. Like, what type of culture y'all talking about?
We do have culture.
If you guys are offended by this, that's the whole point why I would not have.
What are you talking about?
Because you got offended that she said certain things that would happen all the time.
If I said Caribbeans don't have no culture,
let her finish.
When you have a Haitian parent, like all Haitian kids could be like, oh, you sound exactly like my mom. They sound the same. I look at the young people, they sound like the old people. It's like a pattern that goes on and on and on. What she's trying to say is, I think, is that there's different varieties of being Black and within the culture. So like every city I noticed is a different culture. But so there is defined culture, but since it's kind of scattered, she's trying to say it's no one way to be Black. But in my culture, is only one way to be Haitian. That's how we know. Oh, you so Haitian. Like it's a joke.
No, there's a way to be Black.
So basically, in other cultures,
there's a way to be Black.
But we also have different lingo. Every subset of every city has different lingo. It's subcultures all over the place. But it's
while that is true, while that is true, while that is true, it doesn't matter what city I go in. I understand exactly what they talk about and how they talk. No matter what city I go in. I understand Black people. I understand Black Americans, ADOS, no matter what the city is.
And that radio and that police radio understand your ass is Black too.
But like,
they don't give a damn about no Caribbean. Get that nigga.
And that understanding, Sweeney, that's why my husband will be Black. Because it's already there. The understanding is already there.
And the thing is like, if that's the case, then that you should still have a reservation because a Black American is totally different from a Black Caribbean. If that's the case, then you shouldn't even be marrying Black American men. You should be marrying Black Caribbean men. Because there's a total difference in culture and how we move.
The sad part to all this is that if you're so strong and anchored in your culture and your people and your race and your color, your skin, and you're able to get to 30, 35 and not be married, that's a damn shame. That means you need to expand your damn options.
But I was married at 19, so.
You married now?
No. Will be.
All right, let's go ahead and get Day West in there. Go ahead, Day West.
Wait, what the you married now got to do with anything? Come on, bro.
Here go his cake. Go ahead and fly.
I'm just saying, what you talking about? You married now? She was married at 19. She answered your question.
Somebody has to preserve,
Go ahead and fly, nigga.
somebody has to preserve the culture. And if the guys want to run around and just go ahead and dilute it, that's fine. But somebody has to preserve the culture. And I got that from my culture to preserve things and traditions. So I would prefer that I preserve the blackness of my family. It's no offense to no other race. They're all doing it, but we the ones want to scatter and be everywhere. And that's how we can't get together. It's going to be harder to get back together because we're everywhere, all over the place. So if the women want to do it, let them do it. And you talk about the dads, they're the ones that choose the religion. The women are on the day-to-day of with the children. I have to teach my child, pick up this and put that away. We're teaching them every single day. So if that's what we want to instill in the kids, it's not a bad thing. I wish we would just decide one thing, like, hey, this is good for our culture. If you want to do it, that's fine. We should encourage each other to stay in the same culture, not say, oh, well, you should be free to do whatever. Look at our freedom. You talk about the women's freedom and look how that's scattered.
And I preserve myself for black women. I don't want no white woman. So
Hold on, wait. Are you saying she said something very important. She said, I was talking about the father choosing a religion, right? Are you saying that if when you get married, whoever you marry, if he decide that he want the religion to be Islam, are you gonna be okay with that?
I wouldn't marry him.
You wouldn't?
No.
So you're not cooperative because a man is supposed to choose.
Why would I choose to have a war in my house? Why would I choose to have a religious war in my house every single day? It doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm just saying it's called submission and cooperation.
No, it's not. It's actually her picking the right person to submit to. If she don't choose that type of person, she's not going to submit to him because she didn't choose him. You got to choose the man first. What are you talking about?
I said if that man decide, hey, look, I want my children to learn it, to practice Islam.
He should find another wife.
Right.
So you're gonna divorce him.
I wouldn't.
You don't just jump up out of nowhere and change your religion.
Right, so let me get Day West. I don't know. Let me get Day West in there.
When you're serious about who you serve, you don't play with that. If that man can't submit to the same God as you, I can't submit to that man. I'm only submitting to a man that submits to God. The God
so what I'm saying is, so y'all saying that people don't change their religions.
She ain't gonna change her religion, is what she's saying.
That's not what I asked.
Because you gotta understand, the man is actually God and not him. So if he don't want to worship the God she's worshiping, everything is messed up.
So
God comes first.
So hold on, let me get this straight. From my understanding, and I could be wrong. Somebody correct me.
I'm trying to correct you.
I believe it's the same God. It's just a different tradition and different way of worshiping and studying and practicing.
Are you moving the goalpost?
No, I'm not. I didn't say anything about God. He moved the goalpost and brought God in. I just said whenever you're with a man and you're married with him, and he decides that, hey, look, you know what? I've changed my life. I want to practice this, and I want my children to learn this. And I'm just asking, are you okay with that?
If I already made a vow, okay, that's fine. If he chooses to walk away, if he chooses to walk away, I won't let him come back because that's what my Bible tells me. So yeah, but I don't think that
Bible told you